quarterfinal games coming up. The next 2 quarterfinal games coming up, including the Greek against HugeGorilla, which is a massive game.
Yeah.
Them 2 are big favourites to win this tournament if they advance. And the other game, GrayhamFPS versus ESP Ash. Two kind of new up-and-coming UK players. I'd say they're both underdogs in this tournament, pre-tournament. But Graham came second yesterday, and I've actually been really impressed with Ash so far in the group stage of this tournament. Really stepping up and showing what he can do. Yeah,
well, yesterday Ash went out at the groups. To be honest, he was pretty unlucky. He only lost to Brian in his, like, he had Brian in his group then as well. And he only lost to him 1-0 overall, and obviously we know Brian went on to win that tournament. So he's obviously learned from yesterday. He's came back today quite a lot stronger, and you know, I think he can go far in this tournament.
Yeah, no, he's really impressed me. But I must admit, I'm looking forward to seeing how HugeGorilla can deal with this attack of the Greek, because we saw him earlier in the day. Again, like Perry, the Greek has had a massive break from playing competitively today.
Yeah.
But he has that front 2 of record-breaking Messi and in-form Ronaldo up top.
Yeah, I mean, like I keep saying, Messi and Ronaldo on their own, just a normal version of them, they're scary enough. But when you're seeing a 96 Ronaldo and a 95 Messi up against you, then you're just like, what can I do?
Yeah, and, but to be fair, HugeGorilla is well equipped to that. Obviously, he's the Masters 2 winner. He's been winning Gfinity online cups for Ultimate Team just for fun, hasn't he?
Yeah, throughout the year. I think he's won quite a few of the Legends Cups, and like the as you said, the other Ultimate Team Cups, even the head-to-head cups, he's been winning quite a lot of them. So yeah, just to show that, like, his quality. He really is. He has got that package. He's still slightly inexperienced, even though he did win the last Spring Masters. But you know, this is Ultimate Team now. This is the first type of tournament for Ultimate Team. So you know, let's see what we can do.
Yeah, no, a lot of people are expecting big things from him, just because he has won the Masters 2. But yeah, like you say, he is. Let's not forget, he is still a little bit inexperienced. He's only been playing for sort of 6 to 8 months. So it's a great example for any of you watching at home. If you do think you're good enough to play against these players, HugeGorilla just signed up once he saw a video from KSR, I think, advertising the tournament.
Yeah.
And look, 6 months, 8 months later, he's already won lots of prize money. And again, he's in the quarterfinals here, playing for more, and playing for some real good prizes. Playing for $4,000 is for first prize this weekend.
Yeah, he's a great example for newcomers. I mean, a lot of people, they don't necessarily want to play in tournaments like this purely because of the fact that I'm like, oh, right, that's a big stage. I prefer just playing in my room, you know, it's easier for me. Maybe I don't want to go to those because there's a lot of pressure on me, and just little things like that. Whereas if Spencer thought like that, then he wouldn't have came here. And you know, look what he's done. He won the Spring Masters. He's won a lot of money. He got to the semi-finals yesterday, and again he's in the quarterfinals today, and he's looking strong to go through. So yeah, if there's any newcomers at home that are thinking, I don't necessarily want to play on this stage because I might get nervous or something, just take a note from Spencer's book. It's not always like that.
Yeah, no, yeah, he's a great example, and even if you'll probably, if you do sign up, and we encourage you to do so. Like, I think you can learn a lot, especially I think even I've had to play less nowadays, but I try and play as much as possible on Gfinity just so I can have a chance of playing these players and learn a lot from them, just so I have a better chance of beating my mates.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that. Like, there are a lot of newcomers onto the scene. I mean, Ash against Graham, those two are actually newcomers as well. So 3 out of the well, there's only 2 players left in the other semi-final, obviously, but 3 out of the 8 players that got to the quarterfinals, they are newcomers. So it's not just Spencer. A lot of people are bursting onto the scene. It really is good for FIFA, and hopefully one of them can win. Yeah,
and the winner today will book themselves a grand final ticket where all the players will be playing for. So the first prize there is, I think, $8,000. The whole squad of legends is up for grabs. Is it 100,000 FIFA points as well?
Yeah, that's for the grand final in August. But yeah, all the legends. But the winner of today, they get they're going to get Roy Keane, obviously, and you know, I think he's only getting released today. So to have a card that early, a Legends card like that, we all know how hard they are to get. It's going to be a great prize for them, as well as the money, like clearly. Yeah.
What's your predictions for these games now coming up?
It's a hard one because you know, I do like the Greek. He's a good guy. I consider him a friend of mine. But I don't want to be biased. Before the tournament, I tipped Spencer to win it before I knew like the Greek qualified. I'm going to stick with that, so I'm going to have to go with Spencer for that one. Do you know, I think Ash is going to beat Graham. The way he played against Brian really impressed me, and I think if he plays like that against Graham, I think he'll come out on top.
Okay, you know, I'm going to disagree with you on one of them games. I've been really impressed with the Greek so far. Like, he's had some devastating starts to his games, like scoring within 3 or 4 minutes, I think twice, in his sort of first group game. I think the Greek and HugeGorilla is now kicking off, so we're just going to jump into that game right now.
Yeah, I think the Greek's going to be in his Portugal kit, and it's going to be can it be a great start from him? Oh wow, that was nearly the start that you was just talking about, and Messi's finally offside. But wow, that would have been a fantastic start for him.
Yeah, nearly a good prediction, but not this time. Just HugeGorilla getting the important block in.
HugeGorilla is actually in the Arsenal kit. I thought it was a Borussia Dortmund for a second, but yeah, HugeGorilla is in the Arsenal kit, and the Greek is in a Portuguese kit. He's started well, the Greek. He's going to have another opportunity to put Messi through now. The thing is with the Greek, he's not only been attacking well, but he hasn't exactly been conceding too many goals either. His defence has been pretty solid. Yeah,
I think I haven't actually have much experience playing against the Greek, but whenever I see his results online or at LAN tournaments, he always seems to keep a tight defence. Yeah, the times I have played him, he's played sort of really a patient approach, and just seems like a smart player all around, really.
Yeah, he is. What would you do if you was lining up and you saw a 95 Messi and a 96 Ronaldo up against you? How would you approach that game?
I stick a Nua in defence.
Yeah.
So far from what we've seen, but I'm not sure. Like, I'd almost be inclined to play more defensively. You know, you should never change your own game to adapt it to your opponents, but just because Ronaldo and Messi are so strong, maybe try and whatever defensive formation I did have, and nearly a penalty given away. I think because it wasn't really a tackle, he kind of dived in for the ball. Maybe it didn't sort of register the foul for that reason. Yeah, that was a really risky decision by the Greek to that sort of challenge in the box, but. He's got away with it, but yeah, just coming back onto your point about starting more defensively, you kind of have to. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If they've got 2 players up front like that, you have to kind of adapt your game to it, because if you don't, you need one chance. I mean, both their finishing stats are going to be through the roof, so yeah, again, if they get that one chance, that could be it. I mean, a lot of games are decided by 1 goal, so this is a good position for a free kick, actually. I think he's got Rooney over it. Results anything, to be honest. I've seen Rooney quite a lot, to be honest, and that surprised me, because he's not really a player that's that popular on Ultimate Team. So, is Rooney in your team, or would you consider him? Yeah, no, I would definitely consider him. I think if I was playing in these tournaments and spent a few more FIFA points to get my team a little bit better, I like to think I could afford better players than Rooney, I must admit, because Rooney can be picked. He's one of the cheaper players on the team, although he's, you know, you get a quality player for the price. But yeah, just because he misses that sort of speed attribute.
Yeah, well, to be honest, a lot of Rooney that we've been seeing, he's not even been in like the attacking part of the team. He's been in midfield quite a lot. So it has been interesting, but again, I would only play like you Rooney, well, an attacking player in centre defensive mid. Oh, I thought I was going to start bent into the far corner. But yeah, I'd only play an attacking centre defensive mid if I had 2 of them and the other one was a defensive one. Because then, as I said earlier, they kind of do complement each other. One can attack, one can defend. But if you've only got one, then yeah, I think I'd go for a Yaya Toure or well, no, Ramirez would be my first choice. But is he going to? Oh. So those opportunities where Ronaldo, he could just jump up 10 foot in the air, chest the ball down, and then that's it to goal.
No, Sturridge trying to break for HugeGorilla, but we've seen Sturridge a lot as well today, playing that front line for a lot of BPL teams.
Yeah, I mean, is that going to...
Oh, the chance there. He brought it down and not, nearly a great finish there into the bottom corner.
I was just about to say, the good thing is about these two players is they are so attacking. So, like we said, the Greeks got a decent defence as well. I can see there being a lot of goals in this game. Then again, I said there was going to be 6 or 7 in Sean's last game, and he ended up just being 3. So, can't always quote me. My crystal ball sometimes just a bit off.
The Greek again, trying to break through. Ronaldo,
he's got a chance.
Yeah,
he scored it.
Finish. I think you saw HugeGorilla kind of mess up the defence there.
That was Busquets who scored that as well.
Was it?
He's got 95 Messi, he's got 96 Ronaldo, he's got an informed Benzema behind them, and it's Busquets who came with the goal.
So yeah, the stats just looked like Ronaldo, but yeah, Busquets, wow. Definitely didn't have him down as the first goal scorer.
Yeah, that would have been, especially the majority of the Greeks' goals have been coming from Ronaldo as well, but in that position.
Both players there in the booth. You've got the Greek on the left there, and HugeGorilla on the right. Both players focused at this point in time.
Yeah, he's just playing it patiently. Gorilla, but yeah, he's the Greek. He's been playing really well throughout this tournament. To be honest, I always knew he was a good player, but I think he's going to have shocked a lot of people with just how well he's played so far in this tournament. He's scored so many goals, and you know he's now up against the favourite of the tournament. And to be honest, he's had a really good chance, and now he's 1-0. To be fair to Spencer, though, he did hit the post about 2 minutes earlier, but yeah. Again, Messi, we're going to see that happen a lot. Messi just drift out wide. Just for people to run into space. Here's Ronaldo. Is this going to be 2? Is he going to? Yeah, 2-0.
Good goal.
Yeah, that was so composed. He could have hit that earlier, and had it blocked, most players would have done that. But he just took that extra step, worked a better chance for himself, and then he's 2-0 up. Yeah,
so you just saw Gorilla's defence there, just leaving that space for Ronaldo to run into, and any space in the defence, you know. It's really problematic if you're against that Ronaldo. Yeah, I mean
that's the thing with Messi and Ronaldo in your team. They're so fast and they finish absolutely everything that comes their way. So here he is with Messi again. Just gonna have a corner. Yeah,
a great start from the Greek.
Yeah, he just let's hope he just doesn't get complacent, because we've seen Spencer go beyond quite a few times now, yesterday and today, and have some really good comebacks. Obviously that spectacular one yesterday against Graham, which he eventually lost, but the comeback was amazing nevertheless.
Just to give you some of the stats there, so the Greek with 3 shots on target and 2 goals, but HugeGorilla 3 shots and none on target. Just can't seem to. Obviously he came close with that Sturridge chance, but other than that, hasn't really forced a save from the Greek's keeper. Yeah, the Greek is actually switching his formation, which. I wouldn't be doing that. He's 2-0 up. To be honest, he's been playing really well. So, I mean, we saw Sean do it earlier, but to be honest, Sean wasn't really playing that well. So the Greek is playing very well now, and he's still changing his formation to a slightly more defensive one. So, I personally wouldn't be doing that myself, but let's see if we can make it work for him. Some important substitutions here for HugeGorilla. You've got Sturridge coming off, Royce coming on, and Ronaldo also coming on. Oh, wow. Originally that was a really good challenge, but Ronaldo came out with the ball, and that was a fantastic save. That's kept the Greeks 2-0 lead intact, but if Spencer gets one, you'd fancy him to get another. It's just the way he plays. We build momentum so quickly. It's turned into a different game now. HugeGorilla has Ronaldo at his disposal. Yeah. I mean, Ronaldo is just one of those players who can turn a game in a matter of seconds, and he's just scored. In fact, I think that was Robin. So now he's back in the game. Great turn. Yeah, fantastic. Just took 2 defenders out of the game. But as I said, if Gorilla did get 1 goal, you'd fancy him to go and get another, because the way he builds momentum on this game, it's like nothing I've ever seen. Is the Greek going to respond straight away? No. That was an important goal there.
And now Ronaldo's going to be through again. Maybe it was the change of formation for the Greek. It's not really. Oh, is that a penalty?
Yeah. It looks like it, yes. And the Greek changing to 4-2-2-2, and having that 2-0 lead, and now he finds himself, at 2-1 and with a penalty to face.
Yeah, I said if he got one, he'd most likely get another, and now it looks like he possibly could. So Ronaldo on the penalty. We saw one missed by Rocky. In fact, he missed two. Let's see what happens here. Oh no, he scored that one.
Good finish. The Greek stands centre, to be fair. I don't blame him for that. There's been a lot of players who have gone centre today.
Yeah.
But also a lot of players that have looked the fool. And
to be honest, those goals. The goal was actually pretty central. To be honest, it was one of those just slightly to the right of the keeper, but still pretty central. So if he just moved his keeper and left him there, he would have saved that.
Yeah. Well, it's that popular shooting position where players will aim for the top centre right or the top centre left, because even if the keeper does dive that way, the keeper normally dives under it, so you still get like a guaranteed goal.
Yeah. I mean, there are ways to stop it, but you have to be holding up on the left stick, which not a lot of people actually do. They'll just go left or they'll go right.
Yeah, no, it's a big game, but you can still save him. Obviously, if
he's going to be through here again, is he going to completely turn this game around? Is that another penalty? No, he got the ball.
Could be.
Yeah, that was a great challenge. Got the ball, but he's this formation change for the Greek is really not working. But it's hard to tell actually whether it's is he going to be in there for three? Yeah, that's going to be 3-2. He's came back. I mean, that's the difference that Ronaldo and Robin can make. It's hard to tell whether it's the change of formation that's just gone against the Greek, or it's the fact that he's brought Ronaldo and Robin on.
Yeah, no, because he's changed. But to be fair, the Greek has changed to a more, I'd say, defensive formation. You've got 4-2-2-2, so you've got two midfielders now sitting deep for him.
He's going to have a chance here. Oh, what a save! The shot was pretty central, but still, wow, that was a big chance with Ronaldo as well.
And yeah, you said we were going to see goals, and 3-2 in this game already.
Yeah. He's got a free kick now. He's actually got Ronaldo in his team now. He's going to meet it with Rooney instead. Oh, it's gone in. Wow,
what a goal.
Such bad goalkeeping. He's 4-2 up, but that's a nasty one to concede for the Greeks' point of view. I mean, what is his keeper doing?
Would you say that's more of a keeper mistake rather than a great strike?
Yeah, I mean, like the strike, obviously it was good to get it on target and around the wall, but no, I think the keeper should have saved that. But now he finds himself 4-2 up. This formation change for the Greek, really, it's not gone well at all. No. I mean, you got to think as well, that is just literally moments after he's missed that chance with Ronaldo. That happens so much in this game where you miss a chance, get countered and then concede. We've already seen it quite a few times today. It's happened twice in this game.
You know, I can't believe how much this game has changed just from these two subs. And 5-2 now, yeah. And HugeGorilla's just running away with this. What a performance!
Yeah. I mean, he looked comfortable in the first half. I know Spencer at the post restored his but now he didn't really do a lot on the Greek. He had the better of the play. He's changed formation, and to be honest, if I was in when it worked to 2-2, I would have changed back. Obviously, this one's not working for you. So you're going to get one back, maybe? No, good defending by Paul Walker.
Good defending.
Fair play to Spencer. He's done so well to come. I told you, he's really the comeback kid. If he gets one goal, he builds up so much momentum, and he's near enough impossible to stop when he does it.
You know, he found himself 2-0 down, and HugeGorilla has just found a different gear here. To score 5 goals in 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, that's just incredible. I don't think we've seen anything like that this weekend yet, and it's showing, you know, what a great example this guy is of someone who's, you know, come onto the scene. He won the last Masters 2 tournament. He was a pre-tournament favourite, and now he's proving why so many people have tipped him this weekend.
Is that going to be enough?
Oh, wow.
Wow, 6. I don't know what his defenders. I feel sorry for the Greek in this situation, because there's been a couple of goals now where, like, what's his defender doing there?
I think, yeah, but to be fair, there's not much he can do.
He can at least like make an attempt. He just exactly. I think there's been a goal in the other game. I think, yeah, there has. Ash has taken the lead in that game. Sergio Aguero. So
I think we're watching the right game though. So yeah, Ash has just gone 1-0 up. It's currently 6-2 to HugeGorilla.
Penalty.
We seeing
wow, he's got away with it.
That's unlucky for the Greek.
Yeah, he's. I think he's not even played that bad, to be honest. Spencer's pretty much scored every single chance that's came his way. We have a couple of unfortunate ones as well, so it's going to be hard for the Greek to come back in the next game. Obviously, to score 4 and to stop Spencer scoring as well, it seems like an impossible task, but someone of the Greeks level, it's not impossible.
I don't think we'll see many. Well, I'd like to hope we see more performances like this second half performance by HugeGorilla. To not have a shot on goal in the first half and to score 6, this is just incredible. I haven't seen this kind of performance in one half.
Yeah, it's
the Greek is a great player. It's not like he's doing this against in seasons online. There has been another goal scored in the other game, but it is offside, and that was Graham. So he's pushing for that equaliser, but just a bit too much in that attack. HugeGorilla trying to put the pressure on again.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think he can relax now, especially for this game. It's the 90th minute, it's 6-2 up. Obviously, he doesn't want to concede, but the way he's playing, I just can't see any way back into it for the Greek, unfortunately. He had the 2-goal lead. I think the change of formation wasn't the right thing to do, or to not change back to it, should I say?
Yeah.
Is he going to get a chance with Messi? No, should be an easy clearance for the defender, and it is. So that game's over. First game 6-2 to Spencer. Greeks obviously not happy with the way the game went. Would have loved it at the start, but quickly went down all at half time.
Yeah, you can see there, like the Greek doesn't look like angry, just sort of just smiling almost.
Yeah, I think he's just disappointed, to be honest. Like he started really well. He made a couple of bad decisions, gave away a penalty, obviously conceded that free kick, and he's been unfortunate, but he's definitely a deserved win for Spencer.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The other games, it's in the 90th minute now. He's still 1-0 to Ash. And it looks like he's going to finish that way going into the second game.
So yeah, as things stand, both your predictions are looking quite strong here.
I think that game's just about to finish, but yeah, as you say, but I did predict Ash to win, and I predicted Spencer to win. Spencer is he's in the driving seat really. Ash has still got it all to do. He's only winning by 1 goal, and there's still a full game left. So that's not really say too much about that one yet.
Yeah, but as you can see there on the screen, so the Greek and HugeGorilla just setting up their teams for the next game, and we're in the final minutes. Ash versus Graham.
Yeah, it's finished now as well, so Ash is going to be going into that second game with a 1-goal advantage, whereas Gorilla is going to be going into his second game with a 4-goal advantage.
Ash has never been at this stage in the tournament, has he?
No, this is his first LAN as well. Like, other than yesterday, of course, but yeah, this is his. He got groups yesterday. He's now in the quarterfinals, and he's looking good to go into the semis.
Yeah, like your first tournament, getting through to a big quarterfinal tournament. Do you feel a lot more pressure now, for this newcomer, or should this be the time where?
Well,
I guess it depends on the player, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does depend on the player and the mentality, obviously. But he's, in a way, I want to say he's got nothing to lose. But at the same time, obviously, the winners of these games are guaranteed money. So yeah, that will be digging in the back of his mind. But he just needs to. I mean, he's in the same proof booth over there. He's just going to be concentrating on FIFA, and that's exactly what he needs to do. He can't let anything like dig in his mind, or that's when you start conceding goals. But at the same time, he's kind of a newcomer himself. He finished second yesterday, and that was only his second tournament. So it's going to be interesting to see how that one pans out. I mean, I know there's been a lot of goals in the Gorilla and the Greeks games, but hopefully we can see Graham and Ash next, as it's a lot tighter and anything can still happen in that one.
Yeah, to be fair, both players, well, we've seen some great goals from Ash so far this tournament. So, he must be playing really well. Graham obviously came second yesterday. Because Graham and ESPS are still setting up, we're back with the Greek against HugeGorilla, and oh wow!
Oh, what a start for Gorilla, for the Greek. Sorry, he started exactly how he started the last game. Like he's got, well, to be honest,
he's almost embarrassed by that.
Yeah, he's got nothing to lose. Like I was saying with Spencer earlier, if you're going to lose, you might as well lose by 10 goals. But try, you know what I mean? Yeah. There's no need just thinking, right, I want to just like make this not look as bad as possible. If you're going to lose, you might as well go for it. It doesn't really matter how much you lose by. But to be fair, he scored the early goal. That's exactly what he needed, and he's narrowed that goals, that advantage now just to 3.
Yep, 6-3. Although it was a game of like 2 halves.
Yeah, definitely.
With the fact that Spencer brought on Ronaldo and Robin and just completely changed the game. But now he normally starts with his like normal team, so with Sturridge up top, and it just wasn't as effective.
Oh, Sturridge just controlled that. He's going to score. Yeah, he scored. That's 1-1.
Curse of the commentator again. Yeah, nice, great long ball for Sturridge, and Spencer gets back his 4-goal advantage.
Yeah, I mean, I hope we can swap to the other game, Ash, which is just now kicked off, because that game's going to be very tight. And they're both 2 very good players, but you know, you still can't pick a winner. Ash has got that 1-goal advantage, and here we are. We're going to it now. Ash is in the Burnley kit, and I think that's a Portugal kit, is it, that Graham's using, the white one?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, you'd expect like HugeGorilla to.
There's been another goal.
Scored again.
Yeah, Gorilla scored again.
Gorilla's five goals to the good. You'd have thought that game's over. There probably will be a lot more goals in that game, but in terms of what there is to play for this game, it's going to be a lot more tense.
Yeah, I mean it's. Oh wow, and the Greek did get one back, but it looks like it's offside. It's so demoralising when you can see goals which you feel like there's nothing you can really do about them. There's been a couple, like the penalty. It was a penalty, but the free kick, that's a prime one for me. Like, I think the keeper should have saved it, and it just quickly went downhill. But you know, we're going to focus on this game now. It's still very tight. Ash has got a 1-goal advantage from that first leg. No, he's doing really well, considering he got grouped yesterday. He beat yesterday's champion in the group stages today, Brighton. He's now beating yesterday's 2nd place, yesterday's runner-up, Graham. So you know, if ever you need some confidence, that's the way to go about it.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've been really impressed by Ash actually recently. Ash has been playing a real balanced style, and again, like, on the edge of the box, a great chance there from Sturridge, nearly nestles that into the top corner.
You know, this game's tight, but there's a lot of chances going on in HugeGorilla's game. So, you know, I want to switch back to that one because it is really exciting. It is end to end, and there's just chances every like 30 seconds. Yeah, the Greek, sorry. So. Let's see if we can get back to the Gorilla against Greek.
And as we're swapping there, Ash just with a goal, so Ash has just got a 2-0 advantage. So as you can see there, great triple tap, low cross there, and Sturridge just beats the keeper to the ball to go 2-0 up. So Ash now looking comfortable in this game, looking good. Looks like he can secure a semi-final place.
Yeah. Getting the first goal in that second game with Ash and Graham, it was so important, and for Ash to get it now, he's going to have a lot of confidence to go on, and you know, I think he's going to win the game. I predicted him to, but you know, let's see how it pans out, and there's still chances like at both ends in that game for HugeGorilla and the Greek.
Nearly a chance for Graham there, trying to sort of battle his way through the defence. You know, free ball here for Sturridge.
I thought he'd brought that down.
Yeah, a little bit unlucky there, but good defending again by Graham. Ash just building the play up again. But yeah, look, just Ash looks in control of this game so far. Graham still without a clear-cut opportunity, and Ash trying to cut inside. He's got men over here.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people in this situation would just think, right, you know what, I'm new to a tournament, I'm going to try and defend this A, but Ash is not doing that. He's obviously got the mindset that the more goals, the better. The best, you know, the best form of defence is offence.
Yeah, no, looking at both in the booth there, Ash still looks very composed, very calm. Can Graham do anything? Like, he did come second yesterday. Yeah. We can't underestimate him here.
No, definitely not. He's a very, very good attacker as well. And if Ash can somehow stop him from scoring, I think he'd be the first person today and yesterday to have done that, to be honest. So that says a lot about his defence. And to be honest, even yesterday, he only lost to Brian by 1 goal. It was 1-0. So he obviously got a very, very strong defence.
Graham's saying a little bit more of the ball. The ball's down on the line. Can he get it wide?
It's good defending by Ash again. He's really, like, Graham's finding it so hard to find those little gaps in Ash's defence. He usually finds, he's been finding in pretty much everyone's defence, really. But yeah, he's having no such luck today. Well, he has played well today, but I mean, just in this game.
Yeah, but sometimes you just get up against a player who completely counteracts your style, and it looks like this is happening with Ash and Graham. Graham was really impressive yesterday, although in the final against Brian he really underperformed.
I don't think it was really a case of him underperforming. I think Brian played that well. He was just he gave him nothing, and it's just some nice playing out. Oh, there's a bit of a wasted back here, but
yeah, I thought the shot was on earlier there, and he just chose to pass it.
Yeah, he's not rushing things. He seems like a complete package, to be honest, Ash. He's one of those, he's not really got a distinctive style of play, but he's just good all round. He's got a very, very solid defence, and he's obviously got you know, a good attack as well. Yeah, sort of likes to go for that through ball every now and again, and can play that sort of patient approach when there are defenders back. No, I agree. There's Ash.
Could be an underdog to win this tournament.
Yeah, I mean, looking at him there, you wouldn't have thought that was his first tournament. There's been another goal in the game with the Greek and Spencer. That is now 2-2. So that's 8-4. Yeah, 8-4 overall in that one. That's just gone into half-time, as is this one about to go into half-time as well. Two contrasting games, 8-4 in one and 2-0 in the other.
Yeah, at what point does the other game sort of turn into just a training match?
It's going to at some point, because obviously the Greek, he's going to go for it. He's got nothing to lose now, so he's going to go for it. And you know, there are going to be goals in that game, especially with the players that those two have got. Just new half time in that one. Look at you can't see, but we've got the stats on our screen now. 62% possession for Ash. He's had 2 shots, and Graham hasn't actually had one. And for a player who relies on his attack so much like Graham, for him to not even have a shot in that half, it just shows how well Ash is actually playing.
Yeah, no, Ash is playing great. Like, it's a complete shutout so far, and to get clean sheets at this stage are really rare, considering the type of opponent you're up against.
Yeah, I know, especially against, like Graham says, he's one of those players which he heavily relies on his attack, and we're going to go into the Greeks game now again. So this game is 2-2, but overall it is 8-4 to a HugeGorilla. And as you can see, it is literally just chance after chance. It's end to end, and if it finishes 2-2, then to be honest, if he was a betting man, you wouldn't bet on it after the last game and the way that the chances are falling to each of them.
I've got a feeling Gorilla's going to go for 10 here.
I think, you know, if I was a Greek now, obviously I'd still want to win, but I'm thinking, you know what, I might just try and win this match. Obviously, he'd lose a tie, but he could take some pride away from the fact that he won the match. I don't think he's going to do that, though. I think he's, you know...
both players have just got to go for it, I think. HugeGorilla can afford to be a bit more
he's going to get a chance with Ronaldo. Oh, that's a good block, I think. Yeah, it's a block. He's going to have a corner.
Yeah, just got his defender in the way there.
Yeah, but just end to end. Just taking the corner short, past it to Modric, Marcelo, Ronaldo, who's trying to work the best opportunity. Back out to Ronaldo. A couple of fake shots and a little body feint. Well, 2 body feints in fact, but is that corner again, or nah? It's a goal kick. That was just a bad Just bad decision making, really.
Yeah, no, he's just trying to force it in with Ronaldo there, but you know, HugeGorilla had too many defenders back.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to turn into a goal fest at some point. It's already end.
Well, yeah, it already is.
Yeah.
8-4.
Here we go. Oh, thought Messi might have been in for the pass then. It's just Ronaldo, really, isn't he? Kind of changed the game for Spencer in that last one, and Robin as well, just completely demolished the Greeks' defence.
Robin down the wing now.
Is he going to hit that first time now? He's got patience. No need to rush it. Is that going to be a goal? Oh, he's in the post. Yeah.
Ronaldo with the header, and you normally expect him to score from there.
Yeah. I mean, this is very much attack against attack, isn't it? I mean, you got to look at it from the Greeks' point of view. Overall, he scored 4 goals, and he's going to lose. There's not many games where you're going to score 4 goals and losing.
No, yeah, but it was. I think he's only got himself to blame. I'm not sure. Only he will know why he changed to that 4-2-2-2 in the first leg.
Well, you can see why what like the thinking behind it originally, but when it was, is he going to score now? No.
Great defender.
Is he going to score? Oh, he's the post, an open goal. Both players hitting the post within about 2 minutes of each other, but Greek having a little laugh at it there, just in disbelief more than anything, I think.
I think just finding it ironic, really. Ronaldo getting put down there,
taking a little dive, but
because that was an open goal for the Greeks. So he's had a few chances like that, more clear cut than what Spencer has. And despite, I think Spencer has played slightly better, but things have also gone Spencer's way. Like you mentioned the free kick, that chance just there. If you take them 2 goals out of it, all of a sudden there's only the difference is only 2 goals. And there's been a lot of other situations like that in this game. Yeah,
he has been slightly fortunate, but again, I do think he does deserve to be in the lead. Maybe the scoreline's a little bit flattering, but might just get worse. Oh, what a challenge.
A big risk of giving a penalty away there. Yeah,
that would have been a red card as well, I think, if he had brought him down. But yeah, that was very, very. That was a very good challenge, and the resulting corner didn't result to anything. The Greek got a free kick and just can clear it up the field. Although
Ronaldo has a one-on-one here.
Ronaldo, is he going to make it 3-2? Oh,
quality.
Was that a Rabona?
I'm not sure. I think it's just a sort of rollover.
Oh, hopefully he lets us see that one. I think that might. Oh no, I thought he'd wrap. Yeah, but even so, the little ball rolls, just the composure that he'd shown there.
You know, it's definitely, that's one of the most popular finishes on FIFA, and HugeGorilla knows how to, he finishes them in his sleep.
Yeah, he's perfected it. Yeah, and that comes through practice. You know, practice makes perfect, and that's exactly what he's done.
So HugeGorilla now 9-4 up. Yeah. He's got 10 minutes to get that 10th goal.
I mean, scoring 10 goals in a quarter-final, it's unheard of, but at the same time, scoring 4 in the Greeks' case and losing, you know, again, that's obviously disappointing as well. If you look at the other game, it's only 2-0 overall, so there's only been 2 goals in that, and it looks like Ash is going to be going through, whereas the Greeks scored 4, and he's getting battered by the looks of things.
Go see the pass.
Oh no, it was a kind of weak shot, really.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I think left to right the keeper there, and maybe that can go in.
Yeah. Coming towards the end of the game, now in the 85th minute, there's still goals left in here, I think. I can't really call that because they both had chances, and the Greek, he's getting a bit frustrated now, as you can see, with that, just pulling the player there.
Yeah, I think it just gets to that point in the game where you don't really care about the result. You just, from the Greeks' perspective, you just want to say, right, GG, well played.
Yeah, I think if this was online, if it was me, I think the Xbox would have been off by about half time in that in this game. But that connection loss would definitely have popped up at some point. Fair play to the Greek. He hasn't given up. He's played till the end, and
good sportsmanship by the Greek.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as we said, he has been unfortunate, and there's been a goal in the other game, and it's gone to Ash. That is now 3-0 overall for him in the 85th minute, so that one's pretty much over now for Graham, and both my predictions are coming in.
Yep.
Yeah, well played to Ash. It is, you know, he's put it right from yesterday, and he's, you know, he's going to be in the semi-final.
Ronaldo nearly through there.
He's actually going to be playing the winner of the game that we're watching now, so that's going to be an interesting one to see, because obviously we've seen Gorilla's attack at its absolute best in this game. Scored 9 over 2 games, but we've seen Ash. You know, he hasn't even conceded against Graham, and Graham beat Spencer yesterday. So you know, we were in for a real good game there. Oh,
great
it's a penalty.
No, I don't think it is.
No, it looked like he was about to give it. What's it?
So I think he's booking for an earlier foul.
Yeah. No, it's just a corner. This game's about to. Oh wow! See if he's going to score a fancy goal.
Oh wow!
Yeah, he's going to.
What a goal! What a goal! And that's a great dribble down the line. We see it so often online. But yeah, number 10 for Gorilla, and I'd say would you say that's one of the goals of the season? Also, or of this tournament?
Potentially.
I think the Greeks kind of almost given up. So
yeah, I think
not to take anything away from that goal.
I think he can be in there, but I still think Sean's 40-yarder's quite just topped it.
Be hard to beat.
But yeah, that game's over. Gorilla's won that, and the second game, it's in the 90th minute. It's about to be over as well, and that's just finished as well. So we've now got our 4 semi-finalists. We've got Fur Perry against the Smiley Dragon, aka Sean Allen, and we've got a HugeGorilla, aka Spencer, against ESP Ash. So predictions for them?
Oh, I'm not sure. I fancy I still want to say Sean Allen. I think we're going to show you the bracket right now. So you got. Just to confirm that, so Fur Perry against Hughes Dragon in that semi-final, and I'm going to back Sean Allen there. So Hughes Dragon to qualify in that first game, and I can't see the Hughes Gorilla has just put 10 past the Greek. I'm not sure how ESPS is going to handle that.
Well, you make a good point, but as we've seen, ESPS is. You know, he's the only one in that quarterfinal list of games that kept a clean sheet. So his defence is pretty solid. So I don't think Spencer's going to have as much joy in attack as what he did in that game against the Greek. Because as we said during it, that was pretty much just attack against attack. Yeah. So it's going to be a completely different game for the Gorilla. But you know, we'll have to see how that one pans out. I'd like to think that Ash would do well, but you know, I predicted Spencer before the tournament to win it, and you know, I'm going to stick with that.
Yeah, and congratulations to all them players. They all guarantee themselves $750. And stay tuned to find out who brings home that £4,000 first prize.